Hey, my friend, this is Mike, and today I want to talk about what does it take to move into a new normal well. Now, the new normal is being created as we're moving forward, day by day, week by week, as we move into this time of uncertainty. The new normal will emerge, and it's emerging as we're talking right now. But what does it take really, deep inside ourselves, to move into this time of new normal? So I want to take a very brief moment and look at the book of Nehemiah and draw some wisdom and encouragement from Nehemiah, and also share with you a brief story from my mom's life that has helped me, and I hope it helps you as we face times of uncertainty together. So briefly, the book of Nehemiah. The story of Nehemiah recorded in the Old Testament is this. Nehemiah and the people of Israel are in slavery in Babylon by the Babylonians. And Nehemiah hears a word from Israel that the city of Jerusalem, the walls have been broken down and they've been burned. And Nehemiah receives this message, and here's his response, recorded in verse 6 in chapter 1. Nehemiah says this: "When I heard these things, I sat down and wept. For some days I mourned and fasted and prayed before the God of heaven." His first response is, the old is gone and I'm sad. That's never going to be returned. That what was is not going to be any longer. And so he mourns and weeps and fasts and prays. And that's an appropriate response even today as we think about what was last year, what was earlier this year is probably not going to be anymore. And so there's an appropriate response to mourn what was. But Nehemiah has enough wisdom and insight, just like you and I, to say what was is gone, but what will be? That's the question. And so he prays. And God opens the doors that Nehemiah and the others go back to Jerusalem. He gets permission to go back there to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. And he does so with the help of so many families. So what's it take to enter a new normal? It takes leadership, it takes vision, it takes the help of a lot of people, the investment of time and energy and skill and insight by a lot of people to help create a new normal, because that's what was happening for Nehemiah. He's creating a new normal for Jerusalem and Israel in those days. But there's something deeper that's needed, something much deeper. Because Nehemiah was experiencing not just a rebuilding of the walls, he was facing a lot of opposition. The first 5 chapters of Nehemiah is sprinkled with opposition from people outside Jerusalem, criticizing their work, criticizing what they were doing, telling them they shouldn't be doing that, and opposing everything that was being done to create a new normal for Jerusalem. And finally in chapter 6 in Nehemiah receives a letter from Sanballat and some others, and they're lying and they're accusing Nehemiah and the others of some wrongdoing. And finally, Nehemiah sends a reply back saying nothing like what you're saying is happening. You're just making things up in your head. Literally, that's what it says. And in verse 9, he says, "But I prayed, now strengthen my hands, Lord. Strengthen my hands." What does Nehemiah need? That's something much deeper that we all need as we enter a new normal too, just like Nehemiah was. We need determination. We need strength. As Nehemiah prayed, "Strengthen my hands," we pray the same. Strengthen, Lord, our hands as we move forward into this new normal. Because there is a lot of obstacles in our way. There's a lot of potential criticism, a lot of voices, and we just need to be laser focused on what could be that's positive and beneficial for the people around us. So we need something deeper, a deeper strength of determination. So my mom's life is this. When she was in college with my dad, my brother was conceived, and he was born after the second year of my mom's college experience. And she quit college because of that. And over the next 10 years, 2 more kids were added to the family, myself and my sister. And so in 1980, she had 3 children, married, a family of 5. And at one point, she, from 81, early 1980s, she decided at one point to go back to school and to get her degree. to finish her college degree. And so she did, despite all of the need to raise a family and to provide all these things that was going on for my mom. She said, no, I'm going to go back to become a full-time student. And she ended up graduating from Bowling Green State University in the early 1980s. And I still remember going to that college graduation, the first college graduation I've ever been to. I was 12 years old, I think. I was so proud of my mom. And what did it take for my mom to enter a new day for her? It took determination. It took stick-to-itiveness. It took a deeper strength of character, determining that I'm going to do this. I'm going to not just graduate. She ended up getting jobs in upper management in business. And then before she died in 2006, she was a director of the Red Cross in her area. So that college degree created a brand new normal for my mom and my family. And it took her determination to move into those places. Even though it was difficult, she was determined to make this happen. So for all of us, we're in this place where we're moving steadily forward. There are a lot of obstacles in our way. There are a lot of challenges in our way, but we're in this together. We draw strength from one another, and we draw strength deeply from our faith. We do like Nehemiah. We simply pray to the Lord, strengthen my hands. Give me greater determination. Give me greater strength to face what I have to face today. Be determined to move steadily in a positive direction into this new normal with us. We need you. Together, we need all of us to find that deeper level of strength to move forward. Are you with us? Are you in? Find that strength. Pray to the Lord. Strengthen my hands. Strengthen, O Lord, our hands. I hope this has been encouraging to you. Grateful that I can share this with you today. And may you, my friend, to be blessed because you are a blessing to many, many people. God bless.